Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen. Welcome to the 19th Annual Garden State Film Festival. We are live at the Shared Universe Podcast Lounge, located inside the Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel. My name is Ming Chen. I got my amazing constant co-host, CJ Cullen.
How are you?
And I have the filmmakers and the amazing guys behind the Pandemic Fix, Rob, Michael, and Matt. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having us.
And it's good to see you again as well. I always, we always give preferential treatment to the returning guests and
appreciate it, man.
people. And you're like a triple threat this weekend, man.
It's working out.
You got you got the films. You're here. You're getting an award.
There you go.
For best screenplay.
Yeah.
I know they have two. Is it long format, short format?
Yeah, I got the feature, the long form one.
Long format.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I read your little thing there. That's awesome.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was big surprise, and it's been a nice weekend. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, and I mean they've given me an award. I think it's called the MVP award. But like I'm
Most
like
valuable.
Thank you guys, but I didn't write any films. I didn't make a film.
You are ever present though.
Yeah. So are we getting hardware?
I hope so.
Okay.
That's always nice, right?
I know, filmmakers, or even, like I didn't get a trophy in Little League because I sucked, but now
it's time.
Now
you're gonna get a trophy.
I hope so.
It's either a plaque or a trophy.
Yeah, will they spell my name right? Will they spell your name right? How many times do they put the E at the end?
A lot.
Of Thorpe?
A lot.
Yeah.
I just go around with a marker and just scratch it out.
Just scratch it out.
They always forget to finish my name. It's Christopher, but they take out it's Christoph, like Christoph Waltz. It's like that's not my name. It's Christopher.
Well, they can't. They're paying by the letter.
They can't fit the ER. Yeah.
They're paying by the letter.
That's why I go by CJ.
It's expensive.
That's the reason.
So it made me smile seeing you last night at the gala party.
Yeah, we had a good time,
because, we were here. We started out. We're in person. We were having fun. I just looked over. You were smiling, like we're all smiling. We're back, guys.
It felt good.
We're back after way too long of a hiatus.
Way too, under ice, and now we're,
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, I don't want to make any assumptions, but the Pandemic Fix. Was this shot during the pandemic? Was this?
I'll let them take it out.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah. What is it? What is the origin story? What is it about? And do you have any wacky stories?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to?
Sure. Yeah. Matt and I, we teamed up a year ago, a little bit more than a year ago, and since it's COVID, we were eager to get something going.
Right.
We're limited on resources and what we could do, so. Matt had an idea for a comedy, and we sat down and started, writing some stuff up. And then Rob came on board, and he's like, "Let's do this. Let's team up." So Rob took the director role. Matt and I, we co-wrote it and starred in it. And it's about a guy that's living with two other guys during the pandemic, and he wakes up from having a party with the roommates and can't remember much of what happened, but he does realize he's out of marijuana.
He's out of drugs in a pandemic, and
I think that was a real life problem.
What do you do?
I believe that was a real life problem.
For many, right?
Yeah, I think the only guy I knew that had enough weed to last through the pandemic was Kevin Smith.
He's prepared. He's prepared.
You know why? Because he's smart.
Even when he came here to visit, we was able to get some.
He was able to get some. Back in the day, I may or may not had to get some for him.
No footage of that. No footage.
Just footage.
God,
no footage.
I wish I would have shot selfies back there. I was like, all right, I'm going to get the weed. He's like, all right, I got the weed. Like, wait, I don't think this is the weed. Like, who did I just talk to?
I got something, man. But
yeah, there's some pretty comedic stories about stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but that's a real life problem. I don't know if it was kind of like an autobiographical problem.
No, it's nothing like that. But there's definitely some personal situations in it that we definitely put into the story.
Yeah.
They pitched it like, listen, stoner comedy set in the pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I'm ready to make that movie, and Matt banged out a pitch. He just 5 seconds like stoner comedy.
I take the role as a Swedish guy. I'm a foreign person. I'm actually Danish in real life.
Right.
Born and raised, lived in Jersey for 4 years. So we took. I was an exchange student at Red Bank Regional High School 20 years ago.
Oh wow.
So I took some of the experiences of being a foreign guy as a teenager and kind of fitted that into this this little film.
Wow, so the origin story actually starts all the way back then. You came to
In some ways,
America.
That's pretty cool.
I guess obviously fell in love with it here. Do you live here now, and are you?
I live in Jersey now. I lived here for 4 years.
Are you close to the Red Bank still, or are you about up north?
I live about 5 minutes from Red Bank Regional High School.
Oh man,
This is where I grew up. I grew up Red Bank, so and then all those guys. So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, no, I love it, dude. And that was actually coming back to New Jersey 4 years ago was what reminded me of what I really wanted to do.
Right.
Or like really what was I really passionate about.
Right.
It's filmmaking. So 3
Yeah.
years ago, I had no experience making any film.
No.
And then 6 months after I started YouTube University, I met Rob. And then one thing led to another. Rob has been a mentor for me
Yeah.
ever since in terms of writing and structuring film development. And I met Matt through Rob, and we've just been grinding it ever since.
The three of us had a baby.
Were you in the acting program at Red Bank Regional? They have a really good acting program.
I wasn't. I was too shy at that time, to be honest. So no,
Absolutely.
but I enjoy it. It's now, I think all of us are very eager to continue the development of
yeah,
film.
right, for sure. So did you say you started this about almost exactly a year ago? Was when you put pen to paper and came
Yeah.
up with the idea?
Yeah, absolutely. We had a couple rough drafts to start and kicked around a couple ideas, and just like the idea of a laid back kind of stoner comedy that's entertaining and approachable and hopefully relatable in some way. So it was a lot of fun to shoot, and we had a great casting crew, and it was a blast. So it was a lot of fun.
Did you watch any stoner comedies from the past as reference?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Yeah.
Matt's got some deep
Yeah, I'm
knowledge
a
of,
huge fan of Grandma's Boys, Super Bad.
Of course.
Yeah, so I
Love
draw
Grandma's
a lot of
Boys.
inspiration from those.
There was a couple scenes we shot where they're in hazmat suits. It's like middle of July. It's like 100 degrees. The neighbors were like, "What is there? Like, is it worse? Is there like, what's happening?"
I was like, no, it's bad out there. Stay inside.
bad,
You don't
yeah.
want to be out here.
You're like dying inside. I'm like, we need another take.
Oh yeah, those things don't breathe. I mean, that's by design. They don't breathe.
Right.
Not at all. Yeah. We were so sweaty. They thought we were definitely ill or
Yeah.
avoiding something.
It was good though. Kept people away. It was nice. We got the film during a pandemic.
Go near them. Something's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. The they shut everything down. About a year ago, maybe a little. I remember that day. I remember. The governor's like, you can't open anything else. Stay home. You can't leave your house. All this. I remember. I panicked for maybe 4 hours. And then
That's it for
yeah, because afterwards, I was at we had the podcast. I threw all my gear into Pelicans and whatever I could just haul it out because I didn't know. In my head, like I watched too many movies, and I thought, all right, if I leave my house, there are gonna be tanks patrolling the street.
That's a good point.
And telling people not to leave their house, like
Yeah.
I was gonna, martial laws, and it wasn't like that, fortunately.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
But after the panic war, I'm like, wait a minute. We're not supposed to be operating. I can do whatever I want to do right now, like within the confines of my own home.
Yeah,
like I
right.
can all that stuff
Let's
I've been putting off that I
podcast,
wanted to
yeah.
do. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And that's.
Exactly.
I don't know if you went through the same thing. You're like, wait, I can write. We can write this.
Yeah.
That's the idea I had.
Absolutely, it was the perfect opportunity to write. Just having all that downtime and staying home, staying safe. So I was like,
Yeah.
let's come up with some ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely took the advantage of working from home and being home a lot more to get this stuff out there. We did another short film within a month
Right.
of shooting Pandemic Fix. We also submitted to the Garden State, but we had just launched it on Amazon, so it didn't get selected.
Right.
Distribution,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, trade-offs, right?
Yeah, I know. You can go check it out on Amazon. It's all right.
which Rob also directed.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
But we're making hay during
Yeah,
the sun. What are you gonna do?
Rob's unstoppable, man.
He is.
He's
He's a beast.
Rob is a dangerous guy to know, my friend.
Yeah.
So did you shoot it right after? When did you shoot this?
Last July.
So we shot
Nice.
Gateway on July 17th and
Okay.
18th, and we shot Pandemic Fix a month after. And when we started planning for the shoot on Pandemic Fix, we actually just had the outline.
Yeah.
We didn't have the full script yet, but
Wow.
we had set the shooting date already for August 17th.
Oh wow.
We've talked to a lot of people who are like,
how that works.
we're in a pandemic, but we're just gonna set a date and then we're just gonna do it on that
Do it
date,
on that
and they
date,
did.
yeah.
You gotta have a goal because
Yeah.
that's kind of helped the process a little bit. When you're under pressure, you gotta get stuff done.
So since you did that way, was there a lot of improvisation for this?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was definitely
There's a couple scenes that we
definitely have one scene, the party scene,
cut. We let the chain off the
that Rob
people.
did really well. Like he really wanted us to cheer a lot, and we were drinking 2-ton beers, you know, because Matt was officially sponsoring.
That's
Shout
great.
out, shout out to 2-Ton Beers.
2-Ton Beers.
2-Ton Brewing Company, Kenilworth, New Jersey. Shout out.
Absolutely.
And after a few takes, we got
Loose.
a little
A
loose.
little bit. Rob had to reel us in a little bit. Like, all right, guys.
We got,
Yeah, it's like we
This
are
is a
making
movie.
a movie.
They are making a movie.
And
Yeah.
you're paying for it. I'm not, so you know it's fine. But you know,
Just keep going.
otherwise, it's gonna be 4 o'clock in the morning, and you lose.
yeah,
Yeah, we're on our 37th cheers in slow
Yeah,
motion. Like, come on.
we had an amazing crew. Rob ran the crew perfectly, and everybody really pitched in. It was long days, 12-hour days, 14-hour days, with the 2 days that we shot it, and yeah.
Well, I small crew, small cast. I imagine more manageable, especially during all of this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kept it pretty manageable. Exactly.
10 people.
Yeah, we're following all the guidelines and keeping it safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what you said you shot this July? You said?
Yeah.
Well,
This one we shot in August.
That's okay. That's still pretty quick after everything, and
Quick turnaround, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. People were still, worried, and we had to be careful.
yeah, I imagine at that point you were itching though.
We were
Done.
so
It was
itchy,
we
like,
gotta do something.
It eased up a little in the summer, too. I
It did
remember
a
it
little
eased up a
bit,
little
yeah.
bit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, people breathed a little bit,
Yeah.
and they came to me like, "We're gonna try to get some movies done right now."
Right.
I was like, yeah, let's do it. So they got 2 shorts. They did another one in the fall. They just kept
Wow.
cooking, and it was
I love that you're like, we're not stopping.
No.
We're just gonna keep going.
yeah. Everyone was safe though, so we could do it.
Yeah.
Everyone did the right thing, and it was great.
Yeah, that's amazing. Have you? Have people seen it yet? Has it?
I mean, they did a brief. They did their own
Yeah,
private
private
screening,
screening.
but nothing
There you go.
crazy, right?
okay.
So this is the
good
first
reception and-
live thing
Yeah, like
with
family,
people,
friends,
audience.
cast, the crew,
At the brewery.
at the brewery.
Well, that's a great place to screen
They
it.
did a lot. Yeah, Matt had a big screening there. It was beautiful, and
Oh, wow.
What a perfect environment. You
Amazing.
set up
It
a
was
screen,
nice.
project down there,
Yeah.
get some decent sound, and then beer, maybe some food, and friends and family and
That's what it
whoever
was.
else.
It was great. It was a proud moment for sure.
yeah.
It was nice.
And then we were hoping for today, and then
Yeah.
technology
Yeah,
fixes it
things
happens.
happen, it's all
But
good.
we're gonna get back, and it'll be great.
Yeah, we're joking. We might bootleg it for you. I don't
Perfect.
know if I can get it, the private Vimeo
No,
link.
guy.
And, yeah. And you can blame me as an Asian bootlegger, huh? Okay. This all makes sense.
Yeah.
What was your biggest challenge shooting this? Was it the COVID restrictions? Was it heat? Was it? Did you get any funny looks from people? Who
All those things?
Did the,
All of them? All of the above?
did the cops ever get called on you? Or?
I remember one. You guys can go too. We were shooting a scene in the park.
Okay.
And you're in a house, you can control
Yep.
it. But there was
Yeah.
this dude, and he was doing like a prison workout. And he had just started.
Yeah.
And he was blasting in an old school boombox,
Yeah.
and it was
Oh,
loud.
no.
And our sound guy's like, "This is now part of your soundtrack."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like, "Oh man, I don't want to talk to that guy. He looks like he's gonna kill us."
Yeah.
So one of our crew members.
Yeah,
who-
send a PA over to do that.
Shout out to Cole.
Cole.
Cole, he was like, "I'll do it." And we didn't know what happened. We just see him walk, just walk,
He
like dead
came
man
back.
walking.
Did he come
He says
back?
something to the guy. The guy doesn't say anything, but he does. He shuts the radio.
Right.
Wow.
And it was an intense moment.
Wow.
But I was like, "Good dude,
That's-
good
yeah,
guy."
good,
And
yeah.
if you ask, people say yes sometimes.
Yeah.
For me, that was the best moment.
Or that gets louder.
Or just that total risk, man.
Could
Yeah.
have gone either way.
For them as actors, I'm sure they have different versions of their worst moment, but. Probably heat, I'm guessing. I don't know for you guys.
I'd say I definitely remember that very vividly. That scenario you're describing there for sure.
That was good.
That was a lot of fun too.
I mean, he could have come back beaten and bloodied, but luckily
Yeah,
he
right,
didn't.
man.
we
So
were
that's
wondering a little bit.
good.
It's like, is he gonna come back?
He just becomes an extra at that
What if we
point, I
just
think.
went, put all this stuff on him and came back and just had a sob story? It was all fake.
That's very elaborate.
I would do it.
It changes everything, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
I'd say for me, probably one of the bigger challenges was the same thing as the park scene for me too. But it was more because we're out at 10:30 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
And
Sun.
it's in August and blue sky, sun's burning.
Burning down
You
on
look at me,
everyone.
I'm fair skinned. Like
Right.
I got no sunscreen on, so I'm burning in 30 minutes.
Right.
We're shooting this
Yep.
for a few hours.
Yeah.
I was toasted.
Yeah, you got a fair European complexion.
Not only
and
that,
then-
we're standing in hazmat suits
Right.
on top of that. Like,
Yeah.
it's 100
Gas masks,
degrees.
everything.
Oh, they had a gas mask on too. Yeah.
Pretty wild.
So like remembering your lines at the same time, you're sweating. That's, that was a little.
And it was the finale too, so we
Yeah.
had to get it.
Wow.
So-
But you powered through.
Yes.
You go through multiple, like a lot of obstacles. I mean, from now on, after this is all over, I'm sure you'll be like, I don't want to hear you guys complaining, man. We shot in the middle of summer during a
changes that, yeah.
pandemic. Like, I don't care if your food doesn't taste good or
It's not hot right now.
Yeah, your coffee's not hot enough. We don't have any Splenda shut up.
Right.
Shoot the scene.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Here's a hazmat suit.
Yeah.
It's hot out. You know?
So what's next?
Yeah. What are you working on? It sounds like you're always working on something.
These guys always have 10 things in the hopper,
You are.
man.
You are too, man. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
I know, so modest over there.
Yes, he is.
I'm just gonna drink my beer.
Well, we have we just shot another short,
Wow.
which is it's a thriller.
Yeah.
And we're in post production right now. We might do a couple of added scenes into it. I was just sitting with the editor this morning.
Yeah.
Do a couple of tweaks. So hopefully we'll have that done in the next couple months.
That's awesome.
Sounds good.
That's awesome. Great
really
luck.
cool.
I mean, I'm sure we're seeing you next year at the 20th anniversary, possibly multiple projects.
Yeah, we'll bring 9.
Yeah, nine short films and
A couple features.
Rob has his feature in post production, Shark River, right now.
Yeah, I have a feature
Okay.
that I'm editing. Yeah, so that'll hopefully bring it next year if they allow it in. And
Shark River, as in Shark River in
yeah,
New Jersey.
Absolutely. Yeah, as in the town. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's not a sci-fi movie. Some people are like, oh, is it like a monster movie? Like, no.
Yeah, is there sharks in the river?
There's an actual Shark
It's Shark
River
River, yeah.
in
It's just a
New Jersey,
destination,
and it's about 10 minutes from
And
here.
he's in it, and he was one of the EPs on it too. So it's a weird
amazing.
kind of family affair.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, when you
Yeah,
find that
that's-
family that gets you, you stick with them.
That's
for
it,
sure.
man. Yeah. So-
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Pandemic, is there a website, social media? How do we find more information?
Yeah, Mountain V Productions
Mountain V, okay.
on Instagram and website, social media.
Yeah.
Mountain V.
Yeah.
Mountain V, Instagram, mountainv.com, right?
That'll be Productions.
Mountain V Productions, yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you guys for coming
Yeah,
down.
man.
Thanks for having us.
I love seeing you guys.
Yeah, man.
And
too, man.
I
See you again tomorrow, I'm sure. At the
Oh, yeah, no, we'll
awards.
be
When you
back
get
at
your
it.
award.
He's gonna get his MVP award
Yeah,
tomorrow
MVP
night,
Yeah.
and you get your award tomorrow night.
do.
we gotta get the photo together with
do it, man.
that smile grinning.
do it, man.
I gotta send something to my mom just
Same.
to make sure. That,
Like I actually did something finally, you know.
Like you said, your mom wants to print.
my mom wants the
print.
tangible,
thing.
the program guide.
Right.
We're in there. Like I'm gonna cut it out and mail it to her.
You
That's
have
the
to.
only thing that she understands.
Yeah.
Is that it was in print somewhere.
It's real then.
It was
This is
tangible,
real. It happened.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can send her. It's like, hey, Mom, I was in the New York Times online. Like, I don't care.
She's like, no.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Go get a-
What's his link?
yeah, did you get a real job yet? No. Okay, well then stop.
But if it's printed, it's
Printed. It's
Yeah.
real.
It's in print. It's good.
that's right.
I love it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, man, thank you.
I'm glad you guys are here. That we're able to
Yeah.
share this really awesome experience.
Yeah, thank you guys for doing this from here.
Oh
too.
yeah,
It's awesome
no,
for
come
the
on,
filmmakers,
stop.
guys. So cheers to you
Stop.
guys.
Cheers.
Enjoy,
Cheers.
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 Cheers to everybody.
To
Thanks for having
Two-Tone,
us.
to Pandemic Fix, to
Appreciate
Mountain
it.
V, to Rob Thorpe, to Michael, to Matt. Thank you
Yeah,
guys so
cheers.
much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
To
us.
you guys watching, to the Garden State Film Festival, rolling all weekend, GSFF.org. Thank you, CJ
all
Collins.
day, all day. Thanks for everying joining in and.
Oh
a lot
my
of
God,
people
yeah,
watching, man,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys soon.